All right, we've given you a prop bet of the day all week long leading up to Super Bowl 57, but for the final time this football season, I'm going to give you my best player props, this time for the big game. 3 player props on deck for Sunday's game. So let's get started. And we start with, in my opinion, the best quarterback in the game, Patrick Mahomes. The passing yards line for Mahomes is 293.5 yards. And if you recall, there was a lot of talk about fading the Chiefs QB passing yards player prop before the AFC Championship game because Mahomes was hurt. But Mahomes proved, injury or not, he should not be doubted as he threw for 326 yards. And look, I am not doubting him in the big game where he's thrown for a combined 556 yards in 2 Super Bowl appearances. Also, he led the NFL with 308.8 passing yards per game during the regular season. Now, I know the Eagles' defense is strong, but Mahomes is Mahomes. Give me the Chiefs QB over 293.5 passing yards on Sunday. Let's go to the other QB in this matchup, Jalen Hurts. As we've gotten closer to the big game, there's been more juice on the odds for Hurts to be an anytime touchdown scorer. And look, I love this bet. Even with odds around -115, it's a play I love because we know what the Philly QB can do with his legs, scoring a career-high 13 rushing TDs, with 11 of those coming inside the red zone. I expect the Eagles signal caller to be involved in the running game and heavily used inside the red zone against the Chiefs. Now remember, against the Niners in the NFC Championship game, he scored a rushing TD, and he also had one in the divisional round against the Giants. Sorry, Giants fans, didn't mean to bring that back up. But on this prop now, I wouldn't be shocked if it's -120 or -125 on Sunday, so jump on this one early. And lastly, going back to Mahomes for my third pick, and for this prop, it's one where I think you could get some great value if you aren't still too concerned about Mahomes' health surrounding his high ankle sprain. Now, Mahomes, as an anytime touchdown scorer, might be worth a buy here with odds around +310. I think it's worth a shot here when you look at the data. For one, the Eagles finished the regular season ranked 29th in rush yards allowed to QBs and 31st in rush yards per carry. Now, what I will say is I'm not confident the Chiefs QB will rack up the rushing yards against the Eagles, but I do think he can find the end zone if he has chances to run in the red zone. Now, Mahomes, he's got 5 rushing TDs in 13 career playoff games. The odds for this one definitely would be much lower if it wasn't for his injury. So I'll buy Mahomes here as an anytime touchdown scorer. And there you have it, my final player prop picks of the season. It has been an absolute pleasure to bring the viewers my best player props during the 2022 season, throughout the playoffs, and for the Super Bowl. I look forward to doing it again in the fall, but we're gonna have more videos on player props and other sports coming very soon. Enjoy the bets, and enjoy Super Bowl 57.